Welcome back to Future Moto Hub. Today, we are shifting our focus from the hyperspeed future to the soulful side of the asphalt. We're getting a first look at a machine that bridges the gap between raw heritage and modern innovation, the 2026 Honda CMX-850. Honda's Rebel platform has long been the king of the entry-level cruiser scene, but for 2026, they've answered a question many of us have been asking for years. What happens when you take that accessible, bobber-style charm and inject it with the serious dose of middleweight muscle? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is the CMX-850. At first glance, this isn't just a bored-out Rebel 1100, and it's certainly not your father's shadow. It occupies a fascinating new space in Honda's lineup, designed for the rider who craves the stripped-back aesthetic of a custom build but demands the reliability and engineering precision of a modern Japanese factory. Nestled in the double-cradle steel frame is a power plant that might surprise you. While many expected a detuned version of the Africa Twin's parallel twin, Honda has gone a different route for the CMX-850. They've taken the legendary liquid-cooled, 471cc parallel twin engine of the same bulletproof unit found in the CB500 series and they've given it the hot rod treatment. We are looking at a board-and-stroked configuration that now displaces an actual 850cc. Yes, you heard that right. This is a completely reworked 270-degree crank parallel twin, tuned specifically for low-down grunt and that all-important cruiser character. The result is a motor that doesn't scream for the red line, it digs in and pulls. We're expecting peak torque to hit right around the 4,500 to 5,500 revolutions per minute mark, giving you that immediate shove in the back when you twist the throttle leaving a traffic light. It's incredibly responsive, with the firing order that mimics the loping idle of a traditional V-twin without the added weight or complexity. Power delivery is silky smooth, thanks to Honda's refined PGM-5 fuel injection. You won't find a snatchy throttle here, just a clean, linear surge of power that makes city riding a breeze and backroad carving genuinely exciting. But a cruiser is bought with the heart as much as the head, and the design language of the 2026 CMX-850 is absolutely stunning. It retains the core Rebel, that low-slung, feet-forward, minimalist vibe, but the proportions have matured. The most noticeable change is the stance. The 850 sits slightly longer than the 500, with a wheelbase stretched just enough to give it that planted, big bike confidence. The 41mm telescopic fork is beefier, finished in a subtle blackout treatment, and the twin rear shocks feature adjustable preload, allowing you to dial in the ride for a solo blast or a weekend passenger. Honda's design team has focused heavily on texture. The fuel tank, with its aggressive knee cutouts, features a deep, liquid paint job. Think obsidian blacks, deep military greens, and a stunning matte pearl white that catches the light beautifully. The badging is minimal, almost debossed into the metal, giving it a stealthy, custom shop feel. Moving to the rear, the signature LED round headlight remains, a classic nod to the past, but it's brighter and more focused than ever. The instrument cluster is a single, minimalist LCD pod mounted on the bar sup. It gives you all the info you need: speed, gear position, and fuel level, without cluttering the view. And let's talk about that seat. It's lower than you think. Honda has once again prioritized accessibility. The seat height is rumored to be right around 27.2 inches. That means for newer riders or those of us who value being able to flat foot with ease at a standstill, the CMX-850 is an absolute dream. Because it's built on a modified version of the Rebel chassis, it doesn't wallow or drag its feet when the road gets twisty. The center of gravity is incredibly low. You can tip this bike into a corner with minimal effort. It flicks side to side with the responsiveness that feels more like a naked standard bike than a 500-pound cruiser. The wheels are a new designate, a multi-spoke cast aluminum setup that reduces unsprung weight. They're shod with wide, grippy tires that offer far more lean angle than you'd expect. This bike begs to be ridden hard through the canyons. It's a backroad bomber disguised in denim and leather. Braking is handled by a single large diameter front disc with a twin piston caliper, fed by steel braided lines. It's not overgunned, but it's perfectly matched to the bike's performance. The stopping power is linear and confidence-inspiring, with plenty of feel at the lever. Standard equipment includes Honda's selectable torque controller, essentially a very refined traction control system. It offers 2 levels of intervention, or you can turn it off completely if you're feeling like a hooligan. It's there to keep the rear tire planted if you hit a patch of gravel or a wet manhole cover, but it's not intrusive. It's the invisible safety net you hope you never need but are glad is there. And yes, the CMX-850 is compatible with the Honda RoadSync smartphone connectivity, available as an option on higher trims. You can get turn-by-turn navigation displayed right on that LCD screen, manage your music, and take calls, all controlled via simple switchgear on the handlebars. But perhaps the most compelling selling point is the customizability. Honda has designed the 2026 CMX-850 to be a blank canvas. The rear fender is a modular unit, easily swapped or removed. The license plate holder is mounted to the swing arm, cleaning up the tail. There are already dozens of Honda genuine accessories planned. Everything from a taller, Memphis shades-style fairing to saddlebags that actually look good in quick-release solo seats. So, who is the 2026 Honda CMX-850 for? It's for the rider graduating from a 300 or 500, looking for real power without jumping to a heavyweight. It's for the lap strider getting back into the game who wants something light, manageable, and cool. And it's for the customizer who wants a bulletproof Japanese platform to build their next masterpiece upon. As for pricing, Honda is positioning this aggressively. We expect the 2026 Honda CMX-850 to start at approximately $8,999 for the bass color option. The premium color packages and the RoadSync-equipped models will likely push that to around $9,699. For that price, you are getting a motorcycle that offers a unique blend of style, performance, and user-friendly technology that simply isn't available anywhere else in the cruiser segment right now. That's our deep dive into the 2026 Honda CMX-850. Would you take this over a Harley-Davidson Nightster or a Kawasaki Eliminator? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future Moto Hubs so you never miss a ride into tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.